Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Again, as you can probably tell by now, this is the Jimm and Dave beer review.
That's me.
Now, Dave.
Yes.
What beer are we reviewing this episode?
This episode is it's the Appalachian Brewing Company's Mountain Lager. It's the only beer so far that I haven't got a chance to review yet because we tried the Purist Pale Ale last week, I believe.
I do believe you are correct.
We did that.
And that had a pretty good review, as I recall.
Yes, I like lagers. And the Mountain Lager sounds like a good beer.
I like mountains and I like lagers.
Yes,
so
it's 12.5 alcohol per content, which is good.
12.5 sounds
It's just
reasonable.
like 3 regular beers content, regular type of beers we usually drink.
It says brewed and bottled by Appalachian Brewing Company, Harrisburg, PA. Now I almost wonder, is all of their beer brewed in Harrisburg, or do the local affiliates, if you will, brew their own? Like, for instance, I was up at Collegeville, and they did seem to have brewing tanks there. Are they brewing their root beer there, their birch beer, or do they actually brew beer there?
Or is it just for show?
Could be too.
Could be for show. Of course, that'd be like, why are you wasting this space? We just have a couple tanks that aren't doing anything besides taking up space.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, their root beer was good.
It's a crisp and drinkable lager. It's brewed in the Dortmunder export style.
Hello?
Dortmunder.
Oh, Dortmunder export.
Yes, style. With all the flavor of its German heritage.
Ah, Germany.
This beer boasts a golden blonde color and exhibits a moderate hop palate with a mellow finish.
I see.
It's got an aftertaste, maybe. Our brewers have developed this beer to tribute to the Appalachian Mountains where we live and play. Okay.
Their Appalachian Mountains are in Harrisburg?
That's a lot of weird people up there in the Appalachian Mountains, man.
Yeah, yeah. That's because they're Highlanders.
And a lot of them
jutting down the mountainside
in shacks and stuff.
Yeah. Appalachian Mountains are in Pennsylvania?
It goes all the way through the Smoky Mountains.
Smoky Mountains. What?
Yeah, the Smoky Mountains go up from Georgia all the way up to...
oh, those mountains. Yes. I knew that.
Appalachian, Smoky. The ones that are on the west coast are the different mountains.
Rocky. Those are the Rocky Mountains.
They're the Rocky ones.
Yes.
We're the Smoky ones. I don't know why we have to be smoky and they can be rocky.
On top of Old Smoky, all covered with something.
Why do we have to be smoky?
Yeah.
That's not good for you.
Yeah. Smoking's bad.
I know, because it's bad. It's bad. That's why I did it for 27 years, but stopped. When they're less than 6 months, it'll be 5 years. Very good for me.
That's
I live
pretty
a lot
good.
longer. Yes. Okay, so...
Oh, yeah, let's clear our palate. Now listen, we just got done reviewing the Scott Ale from Appalachian.
Yeah, that was good beer.
Yeah, it was very good.
It had 15% alcohol per volume.
As no doubt is showing on their faces right now.
I know, I've had a few beers.
We like to have a clean palate, as they say. So we're just going to do a little shot of sake.
Sake.
Cambay.
There you go.
I don't think we mentioned in the last 3 episodes, depending on how you watch these, please drink responsibly. Now, I am here at home in my own house. I don't have to drive at all.
No, and I usually stop a while before I leave the house. Sometimes not, which is not good, but you know what? Most of the time, yes.
Well, it's good to have that. Well, this was actually a blonde lager. I actually like blondes in terms of beer.
Brunettes better, though.
Well, I'll give you an example.
How you can tell them
we went to Rock Bottom once or twice, which is a local, you could say, brew house restaurant kind of deal.
Really?
And one was in Prussia, and they had a strawberry blonde there that was particularly good. I got a few jugs of that and brought it home. That was, you know.
Strawberry blonde with nice jugs.
Hey, now.
That was good. I like strawberry blondes.
Yes, and I like nice jugs. We made a pun. No, but seriously, it was pretty decent, and
okay, I'm sorry.
It was a good take-home beer. That was way before the German Day Beer Review began this When did we start this nonsense?
We started this back in like, I don't know, May or June or something.
Well, we're having a lot of fun. Please comment below. Blah, blah, blah.
We're going to take a little break for a while.
Hey, but in the language of the internet, they don't know that.
I know, but you know what? We've had a good time. A good
Absolutely.
run. And we'll continue on.
We'll call this the end of season 1.
We need to,
we ran out of
money. All for you people. And me, of course.
Right. Now, Hitler wrote Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
We're going to call this season Mein Bier.
Mein Bier.
Because I like to drink other people's beer, but I got to pay for my own. So, anyway, blonde.
All we needed was a sponsor.
Very light color, very clear.
Yeah, it looks a very light color.
Smell?
I thought it was going to be dark color. Oh well.
That's a standard beer scent.
Maybe porter's darker. I should do my
Speak up.
I should do some reference material stuff on what kind of beers and what kind of beers, and look it up on Google. Find out, because I usually like darker beer. What are those, porters? Porter's darker?
All right. Well, no. All right. Well, your 10 is what?
Guinness.
Is Guinness. That's a stout.
It's a stout.
So you like stouts?
Yeah, it's like stout. I thought porter were also dark.
Porters can be dark, yes.
I like darker beer. I don't know what it is.
I'm more of a lager guy. I do like blondes.
When I was on vacation this week, I went out a couple of times and had a few Guinnesses when I went out.
Where'd you go out to?
I went out. We saw The Butler this week, which was a good movie, and then after that we went to Olive Garden, and then me and my mom had a nice dinner, and I had some Guinnesses with it, and it was very nice.
All right, that sounds like out.
Like a nice, it was good. It was portobello, mushrooms, and meat,
yes.
and these what's it called, raviolis with a nice cheese inside. It was like 4 different cheeses.
Nice.
It was awesome.
4 cheese ravioli is awesome.
Yes.
Hey, speaking of portobello, I went down to Longwood Gardens, and they have a little bit. It's not really a restaurant, but it's more a place you can go get some food during the day. They had an awesome stuffed portobello mushroom down there. That I was actually surprised, because you think you go to a place like that, it's like, the food's going to be what? Surprisingly good down there at Longwood Gardens. So if you're in Pennsylvania, aside from visiting me and Dave, go to Longwood Gardens.
Down and bring some beer.
All right. Well, we're blah, blah, blah all the time away. I can see now the time is 7:40. Yes. Let's get to our review. Smell.
Okay.
Dave, what's the smell like to you?
Oh, like beer.
Standard beer.
Like beer.
Nothing
special.
Yeah.
Just
standard beer flavor. Yeah. No citrusy, no hints, no notes.
No notes.
This has caramel notes. You know what? Just shut up and drink your beer, okay?
Notes.
All right. It's time now for the most important part of the test.
The tasting part.
It's very clear. Hopefully it's clear, naturally clear.
Yes.
Good, decent smell.
Didn't say it was bad.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And to you guys.
Yes, to you guys.
Clink. Oh. Now that is a classic blonde lager.
I give it an 8. I'm very quick on the draw. Quick draw. Quick draw on the draw.
Quick straw. See. I think this is a very standard beer.
Yes.
It's interesting. It's clear. Now, we had read something a couple of reviews back about how some beer companies will use, is it some kind of fish oil or fish extract? Fish
extract.
That would allow them to add it to a beer to make it clear or some weird thing like that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Appalachian, being a small brewing company, doesn't necessarily do things like that. I have no clue. There wasn't anything on the website about this particular beer, was there? No. But this is a very standard beer. I don't really have a whole lot to add to what Dave said. I think I would probably give this myself at least an 8. It's it's a beer. It's not highly flavorful, but on the other hand, it's not like horrible 1.0 Sam Adams weak beer.
Like a Bush or anything like that.
Yeah, it's not like there's really weak beers like a Coors Light, which if you drink enough of, you can get a buzz on.
Sure.
But I think it's
Give it an 8. Yeah, there you go.
That's very satisfying, actually.
Yeah,
I would give it an 8 too. So this is one of those. I think this is the third occasion, maybe fourth, that Dave and I gave a beer the same number.
Yes.
So it's a very rare thing. And listen, since this is maybe our season finale, do we have any other ones up there to do? This last
Just the one we had the other week. We have 6 beers left, 4 of the other kind, and 2 more of these.
All right, but we reviewed them all, right?
We reviewed all the beers that we got so far.
All right, so this might be our... Do we ever do... You said buying Yuengling next week. Do we ever do...
We did 4 Yuenglings. We did...
But do we do the regular Yuengling?
I think we did. I can look it up, but I think we did that, and a lager, and a porter, and a Chesterfield.
Well, the regular one is lager, but okay.
Right.
Well, since this might be our season finale...
Yes.
You want to call it a season?
What was it?
We kind of thought it was after like 26 episodes was a season, but then we kept going.
But you know what? I was watching Arrested Development, Anger Management with Charlie Sheen, and he's on season 2, episode number 38.
Wow.
38. I mean, I usually stop at like...
That's impressive.
It's either 13, sometimes you get a 22, okay.
Well, a lot of those cable shows go to 13.
I never saw, I know, and I'm like...
Doctor Who is like 13 episodes. It's like, oh, come on. He's going to do 26.
He's like on number 38. I mean, that's 38 weeks, people. That's getting close to a whole year of every single week being a different episode.
Well, hey,
I don't think that's ever been
personally,
done.
If I was paid $1 million an episode, I'd be like, yeah, do as many as you want.
Has that been ever done before that you know of?
That I know of, no. Not that I pay attention, but...
Maybe he's doing this on purpose.
Could be. But anyway. Well, listen, if this is the season finale, whatever, dude.
Yeah, we'll have some specials coming up. Like a Christmas special, maybe a Thanksgiving special.
Here's a Doctor Who episode, then we're going to do a special Christmas episode.
And probably a Thanksgiving one, too.
Maybe Thanksgiving.
Who
knows? We don't quite frankly know. We're on those schedules.
Playing it by ear, but I got to regroup. Got to regroup.
But anyway, let us know. Comment in any one of the episodes you've seen before. You know, we've done some. We tried to be funny. We tried to be funny. I don't know if we necessarily were. One person commented, it's like, "Oh, you guys are like Beavis and Butthead." I was just like, "Oh, well."
We did that one time too.
Oh, we tried to do that, but
we tried. Yes,
hello, Puff. It's Puff, the beer cat.
It's Puff, the beer cat. She loves me. I love her.
Hello, Puff. But, you know, sometimes we try to be funny. Sometimes we put on silly hats. Sometimes we put on accents. We pretend to be somebody else we're not. You know, the funny episode, the one where I was being Arnold and he was being Sly Stallone, I thought that was pretty funny.
He got to be a better Sly Stallone than I did when he was doing my Sly Stallone.
Well, maybe we'll do reverse the next time.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Puff.
A good time.
But all good times. But anyway... Let us know what you like. Special shout out to, in this case, the Appalachian Brewing Company. Since we've been doing their beers, shout out to Austin Beverage in Collegeville. Yeah. Very nice place. Supports a lot of local bars. Hi, I've been drinking beer. They support a lot of local bars with their stock. Mm-hmm. Also, they support a lot of local breweries near and far. So a special shout out to them. Thank you very much to our cats who like to come in here and get in the way while we're having a beer review. And this one is the Puff.
She's not in the way. She's the beer cat. She can do what she wants.
She is the beer cat. How many of you people out there have a beer cat? Hello, Puff.
She's a very happy girl.
You know your cat loves you when they give you a headbutt.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Well, blah, 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 blah,
We're getting towards the end. We're
blah,
about a minute left before we get taken off the air.
Actually, we've never been on the air. We're on the internet.
Well, if we were on YouTube, they only give you 15 minutes, right?
Well, no, there's ways around that.
There is.
I forget what they are off the top of my head. That's because
you mean if you had a 15.04, they would take you off?
I think they gave us a hard time about once when we went a few seconds over. I think I edited it down and get it on there.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, there's ways around it.
Yeah.
But we are going to be putting all these, and hopefully you're watching this, on the Jimm and Dave Beer Review channel, which, you know, will have a whole bunch of little ads on, maybe it's on this side.
It could be below or above or in this corner or in that corner or right above my head with a little...
Wherever.
Okay.
But thank you very much for supporting us.
Yes.
Please comment, watch them all, 1 to 9.
Yeah.
The ones that we think are funny, we will mark with a comedy marker.
Bing. You're at 15 minutes.
Oh dear, 15 minutes. All right, we're done.
It's nice seeing you people.